Hey guys, this is Locke. In this video, I'm going to be talking about what to do with these candy baskets and what you should be redeeming them on. So we are going to be getting, over the next 3 weeks, a total of 28 of these candy baskets, unless I miscounted. And what you can do with them is you can go into the crafting menu, and all the way at the bottom, you can exchange them for different things. And I think a lot of these things are actually pretty good value. Um, and the good thing about this is that there's actually a one that you can exchange for rubies. So with this, I was able to figure out, okay, what is a good value and what is not, right? So I can like it makes it less of a it makes it less ambiguous. That's what I'm trying to say. So we'll start with the we'll start from the top. So the rare elixir, so this is actually not a good value. And the reason it's not a good value, I mean, speaking purely in terms of value, is that for 110 rubies, you can actually get 420 of these, at least 400 of these, right? So for 110 rubies. Here, you're only getting, you can exchange this for 100 rubies. So for 100 rubies, you're basically getting 300 of these elixirs. So on a, pure value, just looking at the value of this, it's a bad value. However, sometimes you want to be able to run multiple of these a day, and you can only buy 110 of these. Sorry, you can only buy an extra run for 110 rubies once a day, right? So maybe you want to do it like a few more times or something, or you got this really good hero, like for example Evan Plus, and you just want to maximize him within like say 2-3 days or something, and you want to spend it on candy baskets. I mean, sure, that you could do that, but just purely speaking from a value perspective, it's a bad value. Although I can still see some people going for it simply because you're in a rush. Personally, I'm not interested in this at all. I also find that it's kind of easy to be farming the tickets for it. I mean, as you can see, I have quite a few stockpile of them right now. I have 20 of these Elixir tickets. I have a lot of tickets now because of the event that's going on where I can buy maps for 250 rubies. So, buying more maps means more tickets. So I find that the value of this option right now is actually quite low in my opinion. And the rare rune is the exact same story. I mean, it's even the same amount, 300 for one candy basket, which is the same as 100 rubies. Again, I feel like this is a bad value. Like, I think if you're going to do one of these two, right? Like, if you really want to get one of these, if you are not in a hurry, right? Like, maybe it might even make sense just to straight up buy more ruby. Because if you buy more rubies and then you're buying extra run of these a day or something, then maybe over the long term that might be better. But really, I mean, the people that are going to go for this are people that just want to level up somebody's potentials or divinities in a short period of time. Not the best value, but I can still see some people liking that option. um, I'm gonna skip the hero tickets for now. I'm gonna go into equipment tickets. I don't think this is that great. I mean, 100 of these will guarantee you a radiant summon, but of the three tickets, I feel like this is the worst value. So I will definitely not recommend people go for this at all. The pet summon is a bit tricky because I mean you can get lucky with pet summons, but you need so many of these pet summon tickets to finally guarantee you get a L plus. Sorry, not L plus, but to guarantee you getting an L pet, and that you eventually get from fusing, but the guarantee is so far away. So if you're feeling really lucky, I mean, I guess you can get 28 of these, right? Over the 28 days, you can get 28 sorry, over the 21 days, you can get 28 of these, and I still don't think it's a great value simply because of the luck involved and the huge amount of tickets that you need to hit pity. So I don't really recommend it, but it's better than equipment. And if you already have a lot of the hero tickets and you feel like getting a pet is the next thing that will help you to get further. Like for example, if you already have Cosette, you already have the L Rudy because of the hero, the L selector. You have Karen, you have Rachel, you have Shay, you have Kate Plus. So you don't really need any immediate units to get to like the next tier. You already have all the ones that you need, so you just don't have a L pet, and that's the thing that's going to push you over. Then this might actually be a good deal for you, right? Because if that's the only thing that'll help you, like even if you get another whatever the next hero is, it's not going to help you as much as getting an L pet. Then that is probably what you should spend it on, because that is what will help you to get to the next stage of whatever you're not able to complete right now. So in that case, this might actually be more valuable than the Hero Summit. Uh, but in most cases, for most people that already have an LPET or something, or you're just stockpiling for the future or something like that, I think the Hero ticket is worth it more than the Pet Summon ticket. Now, rubies is a like this is the base for me, right? Like this, I'm thankful that this is here because that way I can assign a value to all the other items. But I don't really think the ruby cost is really like this is not an attractive option for me. And the reason for that is because what do I usually spend rubies on? I spend it on hero summon tickets, right? And for 10 hero summon tickets, I would spend 1,100 rubies. So here for 1,000 rubies, I can basically get 10 tickets. So instead of rubies, the hero summon tickets just seems like better value, and I don't really spend rubies on much else. I mean, I do get the soulstone extra attempt every single day, so I spend 110 rubies there. But I usually farm more than 110 rubies every day anyway, from like the map and the dailies and so on and so on. So because I'm only spending it on hero summon tickets most of the time, if I'm going to spend it on hero summon tickets anyway, this ruby option is just not a good deal. So therefore, if you're planning on getting the hero summon tickets, I would not exchange it for rubies. Topaz is a very interesting one because typically Topaz is the most valuable currency. However, they're giving so little of it. They're only giving you 70 Topaz, and you need 1,200 of these to make one summon. So over the next 28 days, you'll have something like 1,920. I think that was the math when I did it. Topaz, which is less than 2 tickets. So I mean, this would typically be what I would recommend. It's just that it's so little that I don't think of two extra pulls of that legendary plus banner is going to make that much of a difference. So therefore, I don't really recommend this as well. If this is a little bit higher amount or something, then I could see the appeal. But at 70 topaz, it's not attractive for me. That's what I personally feel. If somebody disagrees, especially with the topaz, I would like to hear your opinion because I am also struggling with this. I was like, it just feels like a bad value when it's not even 2 pulls. It's like 28 hero summon tickets or like less than two L plus tickets, and then I feel like the 28 tickets is just a way better value. So that's what I feel. But feel free to argue with me on this because I would really like to hear your opinion. And if you want to change my mind, that's great because I'm having a hard time letting this go. But it just seems like it's just too little value for me. Now gold. I personally feel like gold is the easiest thing to farm. I have 161 million of them sitting there, and I think I have like something like 200 of these tickets that I've just never bothered using. Where is it? Yeah, 202 tickets. Just farming, maps and the what is it? The maps and the green maps, the yellow maps, and normal maps. All of this, I feel like the gold income is pretty generous, so I never really think of getting extra gold. So for me personally, it's not something that I would go for. Um, if you're having a hard time farming gold, I still wouldn't suggest you go for this because I feel like like you are more easily able to farm gold. You're more easily able to farm even these elixir tickets and rare rune tickets than you are to farm these hero summon tickets, right? There is a limited number that you can farm for free in a day. You can't. You can buy one from the guild shop, and then you can farm for rubies that you can convert to gold to hero summon tickets, I guess. But something like gold, you can farm, stockpile of maps, and you can get that. And we have a map event going on. Same with these, so that's why I don't really recommend it. And finally, maps. So 50 maps for 100 rubies seems like very. I don't know. I mean, it's not like right now we have something which is a little bit similar, right? Like we have for 250 rubies, we can get 400 maps, and I've said that's a good deal because for 400 rubies you can get back 200. So typically it would be a good deal, except where we can choose to either get this or we can choose to get the hero summon tickets, and I feel like the Hero Summon tickets is just the better value. It'll probably be between maps and Hero Summon tickets for me. Um, I'm personally having a hard time, spending rubies for Hero Summon tickets right now because I want to invest in masteries, right? Like I would really like to, at some point get to this, but I'm very far away. I'm like 40K, rubies away from getting the level 150 masteries. So I'm probably going to be saving rubies for a while to get to this. So in the meantime, my pulls, my hero summon pulls will probably come in the form of hero summon tickets. So I'll be saving all these tickets and trying to pull for them and not deplete my rubies. So in that case, like for me, this is very attractive. The hero summon tickets, I get 28 of them, extra 28 of them, which is very good, obviously, right? And I feel like this will probably be the most valuable thing on here for most players. Um, I could see some people going straight for the rubies as well, and the people that are going straight for the rubies are probably looking to spend it not on summoning heroes, but on something else. Like for example, on masteries, especially now that we have the masteries all the way to 150, and if you want to get to them right away, and I've done a video about it. I've talked about it and said where are the breakpoints where you should be aiming to get like right away. And I said one like getting to 130 is in my opinion very crucial. So if you're at 125 and you want to get to 130 and you're short on rubies, I can definitely see you exchanging these candy baskets to get rubies just to open this up, because I think this is great. But from here to get to here, it's a very long journey, and I feel like 2,800 rubies out of 40K is probably not as appealing as getting 28 tickets. That's what I feel. So those are my thoughts on this. But still, everyone is in a different position. Like maybe you are a new player, and maybe you got Evan Plus, and you can't even farm these blue resources properly. Like maybe you're at that position, right? And for you, getting these, especially the elixirs, would probably be an attractive option for you, because you might probably take quite a while to be able to farm these elixirs if you just can't do stage 8 or something, right? Then you might actually want to do this, because it'll then help you to make Evan stronger, and you can do those dungeons, and it'll help you overall. So for you, it makes sense. Uh, the runes are just such a hard sell for me, because I've spent so many of these, and I'm still like, I haven't even finished this page yet. I still have one more left to do, which I having so much trouble getting. I have only two of these done. I had a huge stockpile of these. I think I spent like, I don't know, maybe like 50K of these blue runes, and I still only got two, which is this. It's insane. I don't know. Like, I tried. I've been trying it for a long time, and it just seems like very bad luck for me with runes. So you could be really lucky, or this could just be a waste. Like you get them, you spend them, and you don't get anything. So of the two, I think the elixirs are probably more important than the runes. But again, the elixirs, it's for a very limited number of people that would actually want to and would benefit from this. Um, Topaz, feel free to argue with me, because I would like for you to change my mind if you can think of a good reason why 70 Topaz is more valuable than a hero summon ticket. I would really like to know, but I just don't see the value. So I feel like either maps or hero summon tickets are the two things that most people would go for. Me personally, I have a huge stockpile of maps now. I have like over 4,000, and I have way more than enough L plus accessories already, so that maps are not even that valuable for me anymore. It's mostly just a way for me to gain tickets. That's what I usually use maps for nowadays. So for me, the hero summon tickets is like, I don't have to question it. This is the only thing that's really valuable here for me, and the only one that I would go for. But I hope this video helps you guys and gives you some ideas and some things to think about when you want to decide what you want to exchange. As far as I can see, there's no limit. Like with other things, it usually says, like for example, if I want to exchange for a hero summon ticket, it says per account there's only one. So I feel like with this, since there's no limit, you can actually use all of it on any of these ones that you want. So I should be able to get 28 of these hero summon tickets, and you should be able to as well. So that's it for this video. I hope it helps you guys. If you have other questions or comments, or if there's anything I missed, let me know as well, and I would be happy to get back to you. Take care, guys. I will see you guys next time.